Hello, my name's Dawn Thomas, author of Swim Gower. Welcome to a flooded Pennard Valley. And this is where I'm going to take you for a swim today. So find out about this amazing magical space. Really good sign is if you come down the hill and see that the river isn't moving, that you know that the river valley is actually flooded. So we can see that it's pretty still at the moment. So hopefully Pennard Valley is flooded so we can go for a swim. There, good sign. Another really good sign. See, the river has burst its banks, nearly, but also it's flowing in the wrong direction. So the sea is that way, and the source of the river is that way, so the river should be flowing in this direction. And as you see, the bubbles are telling us it's actually flowing upstream, so the tide is still coming in. So it's about 8 o'clock now, or 10 to 8. High tide is at 8:30. We've got a 13-metre tide, so this is going to get flooded, so we can swim in the valley. Fab. And you can see the reason there why we've got such a high tide. Full moon. Well, we're 2 days after, and the highest spring tides tend to lag about 2 days after the highest tide. So this is the route down to the beach. Well, it's just going to be slightly wet if you want to go for a walk to the beach today, but there are quite a lot of paths that can come down from Pennard Castle. Up there, there's a cow up there. So if you do want to come down from Southgate, you can come straight down and you don't have to get your feet wet until you get into the water. So this is where I'm going to swim. It really was truly magical. I really didn't want to put my head under at all, apart from to see the grass. And you can really feel when you go over the river, it does get significantly colder. And of course, there's bits where it's shallower. You saw me stand up there, and it's just amazing. So over to the left, I saw egrets up in the trees roasting. And then on the right, I could see the sunrise, and then the silhouettes of Pennard Castle as well. And then this gorgeous wooded valley. It was just absolutely magical. And there's no flow, and it's the nearest thing you can get to swimming in a saltwater lake really on Gower. It was just amazing. So I'm just going to head up to Pennard Castle and walk along the top so that I can see what it looks like from above, and also see what's happening at the bottom of the valley. And I'll send you some photos, and also it'll be a great time to warm up. So you could swim anywhere here, and I know in the book it says don't swim in Three Cliffs Bay, but when the sea is flat calm and it's such a high tide as this, you're not going to get a rip current, because the river is going to be lower down. It's going to be underneath the salt water because it's less buoyant, so there's no way you can actually create a rip tide. But what a stunning view. Well worth climbing up to the castle to see it, and it warms you up nicely. So this is my swim from the castle. You can even already see the log that the camera is on is now underwater. So it is just gone high tide now. So we're on the actual high. But yeah, potentially you could swim all the way up the valley there, all the way down to the sea. Absolutely stunning swim. And look out for little egrets or herons in the trees there, and just enjoy this magical spot. So if this has whetted your appetite for swimming on Gower, please do subscribe to this YouTube channel, and also check out my book, Swim Gower, available cover to cover in Mumble's bookshop and on Amazon.